What's going on, people? It's Flight Sports TV. I appreciate y'all for checking with me. Listen, man, we got a crazy topic, man. Sorry for the wait, man. I've been meaning to bring the content to the people for a while. Yesterday, man, I had a whole lot of things going on. I couldn't make it, you know. But I just really took that time yesterday because I couldn't actually go live. But I took that time really to just gather up all the information that you needed to gather because it was so much. It seemed like it was information coming out every single second. Zion is upset. Oh, there's internal problems going on with the family. Griffin, you had all these situations. Obviously, Van Gundy getting fired in the aftermath. There's going to be even more aftermath. But to be honest with you, this is all because of Lonzo Ball. I'm just trying to tell the people I don't want nobody to get it mixed and screwed. The reason why Van Gundy got fired was because of Lonzo Ball. The reason why Griffin is about to get fired is because Lonzo Ball. Flight, you heard about the Kemba trade? Lonzo might go to the Celtics, but hey, it's a big situation now. It's possible. What I will say about the Celtics is they created cap space and they are in position to. Well, they got to get off Horford first. Which won't be hard. They either go into they put themselves in a situation to get a sign and trade where Lonzo could possibly go there and sign a trade, which I wouldn't have a problem with getting him over there with Jason Tatum. Probably won't be so bad. But I hope that's not he doesn't go to Boston. It would really suck for him to go to Boston. But truth be told, with you, this is. But I want to get back to what I was saying. All of this is because of Lonzo. You understand? This is why he's not. Let me tell you right now. When y'all got to pay homage? I called it when Lonzo Ball leave this franchise. The franchise will be cursed. Didn't I say that? Didn't I clearly say that on some of my last podcasts here? I said that. You understand? You understand? All of it. All of it. The team is going to be cursed. Now, I didn't know that people is the curse going to happen this soon. What's going on, SMG?
Yo, what's good, bro?
What's good, man? What's your thoughts on this situation, man? Like I said, I came up with the assumption that all of this is because of not even the assumption. I came up with the facts. You
Yeah,
know,
bro.
you know, this is all because of Lonzo. The situation, Lonzo's contract is completely ripping this franchise apart. Give me your thoughts, man, before I continue.
Yeah, man. I think this is all because of Lonzo. Yeah, you're right. Because I was saying the same thing on Dave's live stream. I was saying that, man, all this is happening because Lonzo. They want him on the team. It's just,
Right.
but things not working out and shit. Like everything
Yeah.
not going how it's supposed to. So when Lonzo is either Lonzo's decision. If Lonzo stays this franchise, yeah, it's gonna be good. But when he leaves, bro, this franchise is gonna be cursed forever, like you said,
Like
bro.
like I said, they're gonna be completely cursed, man.
He's
I'm
gonna
telling you,
they're gonna be
Zion gonna be
stabbed in the
angry.
heart. All
Right.
of them.
God, I'm gonna give you a list. I'm gonna let you I'm gonna give the people a rundown of what's all gonna take place once Lonzo Ball leaves. Right. Once Lonzo leave, he gonna probably go to some greener pastures. Wherever team he go to,
Yeah.
whoever's on the Pelicans is gonna say, "God damn, Lonzo went over there." And then listen, you got Brandon Ingram. He's gonna be the first one to request a trade because he's not happy either. You
Yeah.
understand? I think Lonzo or Ingram, that's a package deal. You can't fuck
Yeah.
over
That's a
Lonzo and then
package.
expect Ingram to have Ingram at your, you got him locked up for years. They might have to let his ass go because it might get
Yeah.
too
His
crazy.
contract is too big.
Yeah. And then what's the name? Josh Hart. He ain't
Josh
feeling
Hart.
he's out. The
He
Lakers will be
already out regardless. He already
yeah.
out
And
regardless.
then mind you, Zion. Don't
Zion.
rule out the possibility that Zion just requesting a trade.
Yeah,
This,
you saw the
yeah,
word that Zion's family doesn't want Zion on the team. They want him on a different organization like the Knicks
of
and
course
other
I heard it.
teams.
That was a hell of a story. Of course I heard it.
Yeah,
Well,
that was a
yeah,
crazy story.
I was just trying to get some more info because I believe there's going to be more information coming out. Because
Yeah,
because I think if Lonzo leave, really we need LeVar to go on FS1.
yeah,
That's
we need him quick.
we need a LeVar sighting. You understand? Because that's the only way we can really get what's really happening. Because
Hmm.
LeVar gonna go in there and pull no punches. You know,
Yeah,
but what I'm gonna say is this thing is tricky, man. Zion
very
Williamson, it's
tricky.
possible he could request a trade. He's making a lot of money off the court. That Jordan deal is something else.
That
Wherever,
Jordan deal is crazy, bro.
yeah, with them shoes gonna sell, and they're not gonna sell too well in New Orleans. You understand?
Yeah,
So
he
this
got to
is big
go
business.
somewhere.
Yeah, because you could become an afterthought. You got when I will give credit, Zion got Van Gundy fired in my opinion because I
Yeah,
believe,
he did.
yeah,
Him and
and
Bi.
Griffin is on his way out too. Griffin is
Griffin
on his
gotta
way.
go. He has to go.
Yes, he is the real problem. Everybody knows that.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah,
He doesn't
everybody
know what he's
know
doing.
he's the problem. He's the major issue here in all of this. We know this. You understand? There's a major problem going on with Griffin. I don't know how the hell I think he's got to get fired. Somebody said, man,
Yeah.
Zoe and Zion to the Knicks. What I will say is Lonzo is more likely to go. Zion gonna have to make shit
Zion
real.
coming later. He coming
Yeah,
later.
because it could happen sooner, but he need to
Yeah.
stop behind family members and he need to come out himself and say, hey man, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get traded because he
Zion
never
knows
wanted
he
to be
said
there.
it. Yeah, Zion damn well knows he's not happy. Him and
Yeah, he
Bi,
never
all
wanted to be
them. They're not happy. They're not winning. He's not getting the sales he wants. You know, his jersey sales wasn't at the high like last season. His jersey sales dropped, and everything like just dropped of his merchandise and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was a complete mess, man. What I will say is, you had John Morant make the playoffs, R.J. Barrett. You understand? Cam Reddish, if he didn't get hurt, he would have definitely been in the situation. You understand? So all of these players are made the playoffs before Zion Williamson. Okay, as Zion has some fault in this because he's not a perfect basketball player. Zion has to play defense. R.J. Barrett has proven he will at least play a little bit of defense, even if his shot is not falling. You understand? But Zion Williamson, man, the reason why all of this shit is breaking down into crumbles is because the mishandling of Lonzo Ball. When they completely mishandled Lonzo Ball, that's when they sealed their fate. When you got 4 or 5, listen, let's ring this shit in right quick. I gotta remind the people for who just coming in here. You had Lonzo Ball, clearly the best point guard on the team. You understand? Beat out everybody the year before that under Gentry, which wasn't this bad. This situation, you had this dude Van Gundy come in first press conference that he had. He says, I want to put Lonzo Ball in different situations. You understand? That's what he said. Lonzo going to the Bulls or the Celtics. You're gonna have Lonzo going everywhere at this point. Hey, Lonzo is he's a wanted man. You understand? So you had all of this stuff going on. Where the mishandling, you had all of these point guards on this roster from Kyra. You drafted Kyra. You understand? You had my man Nickeil Alexander-Walker, a combo guard who pretty much plays the point guard because when Lonzo gets hurt, he starts at the point guard position, right? Along with the list of these other guys, people not realizing they traded Drew Holiday. You understand, to the Milwaukee Bucks. Do you know what the package was on that pause to get Drew? They got 2 point guards in return. It was Eric Bumass Bledsoe, and you had George Hill. Could you imagine what Lonzo Ball was thinking when you just drafted a point guard, you picked up. You traded for 2 point guards, right? Damn near all of these guys should be starting or they need time. Nickeil Alexander-Walker was drafted a season ago. He needs playing time. Kyra, he's a first-round draft pick. I believe he was in the lottery. He needs playing time. You drafted 2 veterans who used to be starters. You understand? How do you do that? You just got what's the name? Bledsoe, he was the starting point guard in the conference finals for years. Not the conference finals, for the team that was the number 1 record in the NBA and the East. The Bucks was killing. He was a starting point guard. How the hell do you have Lonzo Ball and you have JJ Redick out there, Josh Hart, but you start Lonzo and Eric Bledsoe? This is why people are getting fired in their first season. You understand? I don't understand how these guys stick around and they're able to get away with shit like this. You understand? This should have been an outlaw and outrage out there in New Orleans. See, they couldn't have got away with this shit in New York. Because if they would have pulled this in New York, they would have let their ass have it. See, that's why people are able to get away in these mediocre cities. And I'm not disrespecting New Orleans, but I just think that New Orleans is caught up in the football. You understand? They're not bad. I'm not gonna say all of y'all, but come on. The New Orleans is about the Saints. Let's be real. Let's be real right now. You understand? So that you're able to get away with a little bit on the basketball side. You could have never got away with this in LA. You understand? Lonzo, shout out Low Key T. Yo, you would have never got away with this in LA. You would have never got away with this in New York, Miami. Nowhere the fans would have went out. Would have been a fucking outrage. You pull some shit like this. Not only you blew 100 leads. You understand? And like I said, Van Gundy, he had to do this. Griffin, he firing Van Gundy. A lot of people giving him a pat on the ass for firing Van Gundy. You understand? Shout out Don King. He saying he got to go. We already know that. I just dropped the link for people that want to join. Griffin just saving his ass when he just fired Griffin because he know that he's next. You understand? I think the GM might get fired next. It might be one more person to go before they come to Griffin. You understand? But I tell you what, if Zion roll up in there and talk to that ownership and say, yo, listen, I want to leave, or everybody's gone. Or the whole entire staff will be cleaned out. You understand? I think the Pelicans, we gotta understand. I'm taking Zoe over Ben Simmons. I think Ben Simmons' shitty playoffs is damn near validating Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball is getting elevated by every game Ben Simmons plays because Lonzo should be an all-star. You understand? But that's the difference between a team that trusts you and a team that just does. I got a question about Ben Simmons. Where the hell are the 5 point guards that could be starting behind that backs up him? Who the hell is his backup? You don't even know who Ben Simmons, but they don't even have a quality backup for Ben Simmons. You understand? They don't even have a quality backup for Ben Simmons. But look at all of this shit that Lonzo dealing with. Why the hell they didn't draft a point guard? You understand? Why the hell they didn't pick up two damn point guards and set them on the bench? This is crazy. They actually got George Hill, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. He's hurt or in and out the lineup. I don't know. But I tell you, Ben Simmons controls that point guard position, and no debating. Nobody's coming to take it from him or nothing. It's not even a question. Did you hear what Doc Rivers said? I'm not taking out Ben Simmons. And if you think I'm supposed to take out Ben Simmons, you don't know basketball. Lonzo Ball has never had a coach to say that. You understand? Ben Simmons, yeah, he might be playing like shit, but his confidence ain't too down when you got an organization and a coach that backs you like that. To say, I don't give a damn. Ben, you out there, if they foul you, they trusting in you. That's why you might see Ben go 1 out of 1. And I think they could live with that with Ben Simmons. This is Ben Simmons. When Lonzo was bricking free throws, they bench him. Simmons brick free throws. I'm trying to tell. That's the complete difference. Lonzo has not been put in a situation like that, and that's his biggest problem. What's going on, T. Sam? What's the deal?
What's up, man?
What's up, man? Talk to us today, man. What's your thoughts on this topic?
Bro, Pelicans is a mess.
I'm trying to say, yo, this shit is a dumpster fire.
Bro, a pure dumpster fire, bro. No other word for it.
Yeah.
So, but right now, I'm wondering what the family, I know they're upset with Griffin, but I need to know, like, what they really upset about. Are they upset that they had Zion running point? Because
that's a good question. I mean, I don't know. I think they just upset with all this chaos going on because then you hear about the team getting relocated. Did you hear about that?
Yeah, man.
I'm sorry. Didn't I say that they was gonna get cursed once Lonzo leave? You remember me saying that?
Yeah, you called.
I think I said that. I didn't know it was gonna be to this magnitude. I didn't know they was gonna get uprooted. You understand? But damn, I tell you what, all of this could have been fixed. You understand? All you had to do was put the ball in Lonzo Ball's hands, and it would have been fixed. He wouldn't be going through none of this shit. Oh. Van Gundy will still be there. Better yet, Gentry would have been there. You understand? This is crazy.
But even beyond that, all they had to do was give Lonzo the bag. Get this dude the money. He wasn't asking for no astronomical type of price. He was usually still like $20 million a year.
I'm trying to something respectable. These dudes came in there trying to give him a Markelle Fultz deal. You understand?
Right. Just make it happen. Get rid of Bledsoe. Get rid of Adams. That's
shit.
I have no idea what they were. Yeah, David Griffin is, bro. I can't even believe that people, some of these YouTubers in the comment section be trying to come at me for basically lightning to David Griffin, bro. Because this dude is terrible.
You ain't gotta worry. You ain't gotta like. We've been lightning Van Gundy all season. Don't worry, Griffin ain't got much more ducks in his row. He's on his way out the door. Trust me. I'm telling you now, when Lonzo leaves, it's gonna completely destroy the. I'm telling you, it's just gonna go. Everything is gonna go to shits. As soon as you hear Lonzo go, you can hear everything coming out. Everything's just gonna go crazy. They need to hire a solid coach, and Griffin, he gonna get it wrong. Trust me. Watch Griffin hire somebody we ain't even. You understand? Just somebody who can't handle this situation. You're gonna need a solid coach to handle this team because it's gonna be broken.
Bro, listen, at this point, I know. I'm not sure who that point Zion is coming from. That must be coming from David Griffin. But at this point, he got to drop that. There's no way point Zion is going to work in this coming up season because something like that needs time to. They need time to
develop
that in, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They need time for Zion to get used to that and really learn how to work that to the benefit of the whole team. And right now, Zion don't. I know a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, Zion was point guard earlier in his scholastic career," but bro, no, we're talking about NBA right now. They say it takes 5 years for point guards coming in the league. It takes 5 years for them to get used to, acclimated to playing point guard in the league.
Right.
And they want Zion come in. No, it's time to stop trying to get the tickets. We don't need ticket sales. We need wins. You understand what I'm saying? Zion don't care about no ticket sales. Zion care about winning. So I believe if that means that he can't run point Zion and get a real point guard in there to facilitate so they can make sure the teams stay glued together, then that's what they need to do.
Yeah, exactly, man. To be honest with you, I think that's what's going to happen. I think Lonzo Ball, this whole chaotic Pelicans situation, is going to force Griffin and ownership's hand. I believe that I think it's getting close to 50-50 where they may have to just they might have to just bring Lonzo back and possibly, if shit don't work out, trade him in the future. Because I think right now you cannot let Lonzo just walk like this because it's too much catastrophic stuff going on one after another. You got Van Gundy going out, Zion unhappy, team relocation. What's the name? Griffin on the hot seat. He's gonna be on the hot seat this whole season. You understand? Now you got Lonzo walking out the door. Oh my goodness, that's gonna be the cherry on the top. You know, that's gonna be it.
Griffin gonna be on the hot seat though, and I love it. The hot seat, no, I love it. Whether Lonzo leave or not, bro, he needs to be on the hot seat because he's trying to make his name off of LeBron James. Like, bro, do your own thing, man. I'm
gonna tell you something when you're done.
Yeah, he gotta do his own thing. These dudes is clowns out here, man. It's not hard to put a team together in the way that around Zion. It's like, for one, you don't get a cement-footed center clogging up the paint. Like,
yeah, they got to do something about their center, man. For real, he got to go. This team, they need house cleaning. You understand? This whole they need to trade all of these guards, man. Seriously, that's rule. That's step number one. Get these guards out of town. I had a statement, but I almost forgot what I said. It's gonna come back to me.
Yo, Fly, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up, Zane? What's the deal, man? Give me your thoughts on this topic, man.
Bro, I don't know why Lonzo gets so much disrespect, fam. It's absolute bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. I mean, like, you get into Tobias Harris. He's got a contract for $33 million, and he's posting 4 points.
Oh,
what is this bullshit?
Yeah, I don't mean to cut you off, Zach. You just brought back what I was gonna say because we was talking about the Markelle Fultz money. I like to see Lonzo get that Ben Simmons money because I'm trying to figure out how the hell Ben Simmons on the max.
Bro, why does he get so much disrespect for? I don't get it.
Yo, Ben making money. Continue.
But the difference,
bro, and then the Schroeder declining 21 million. I'm like, yo, Lonzo would easily take that. What is going on?
Yo, the thing about Ben Simmons is that Ben Simmons has a franchise in the front office that's and a head coach at this point, and Doc Rivers that stands up for him. Doc Rivers basically got up in the media. I think they lost the game early on in the series, and basically they was telling Doc Rivers, oh why you ain't asking Doc Rivers why you ain't bench Ben Simmons, and Doc Rivers,
I said that.
Yeah,
he took a strong defense.
Yeah, Doc Rivers basically told them they didn't know what they were talking about.
Yeah,
and that he was.
You don't know basketball. Yeah, he was upset when he was talking. Like, I pissed him off. Lonzo don't have no coach that's ready to talk like that, fam. None.
Bro, I just cannot wait for Lonzo to get the keys and show the world what he can do.
Yeah,
I can't wait till that day happens.
You say it one more time?
I said I can't wait till Lonzo gets the keys and shows the world what he can do. I can't wait till that happens.
I can't wait, man, because when that happens, it's gonna be real, man. Zane, I want to appreciate you. Where you calling from, the UK?
Yeah, from the UK, bro.
Okay, yeah, man. I see you definitely in the comment section, always in the live chat. I want to let you know I appreciate you watching every video, man. I see you every time I go live. You know, your contributions to my channel does not go unnoticed. I appreciate you. You ain't going.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you for showing some real content.
Thank you. No problem, man. I like to give people their flowers while they're here. So let's get it. Zane, I got a question for you. We're gonna get it. We're gonna go back to T. What you thinking about the coach for this team? Assuming Lonzo, I know we want him to leave, but right now he is on this team as we speak. So let's kind of talk in the present. What team? What coach is right for this? Who could fix this?
I'm thinking, bro, probably Chauncey Billups or D'Antoni.
I like that. D'Antoni probably could run. I like D'Antoni because of that point guard centric style. But I don't know. People might want to run over D'Antoni. You know, you need a coach who you can't run over because these young dudes, they're ready to run somebody over. You know, you can't be bringing us some chump. You know, but I feel
I'm just saying D'Antoni because. I'm just saying D'Antoni because he'll give Lonzo the keys.
Yeah, Lonzo. You're right about that. Yeah, he better build around Lonzo because Lonzo could shoot better than people think. He would be perfect for that D'Antoni system.
I'll say this.
What's up? Sorry, we having some technical difficulties. Zane, you there?
Yeah, bro. Who do you think? Who do you think the coach should be?
Hold on. Hey, back. T, my bad. You had some technical difficulties. Who you thinking? Yes.
Yeah, I was saying that in order for them to get immediate results, they got to pick up D'Antoni, man.
Yeah, D'Antoni, it could be immediate result. And I like D'Antoni because he's not a good defensive coach, but he understands that, and he's going to bring in a top defensive assistant. You know, he's not one of them coaches that just want to do it all himself, thinking he know everything. He know he's shitty on defense. You know, so he going to bring somebody in as a coordinator to handle that. He just worried about the offense. I think he can have this offense electric. You know?
That's what I'm saying. But if they bring in somebody like a Jason Kidd or Chauncey Billups, bro, I don't.
Yeah, they don't need to bring in no first timers, man. They need to bring in somebody that you know. You can't play around right now with the Pelicans because it's too much on the line.
Too much. You know, Zion, they're saying that Zion can get out of there even if he really pushes it. He can be out of there before the next season starts.
No, I mean they will have to go ape shit for that to happen.
I mean, hey, bro, at this point right now,
yeah, I ain't gonna lie, he can strike the pot right now because the kitchen is hot. I honestly think Zion is cool with what's the name? With Griffin. I honestly believe that Griffin and Zion have a decent relationship. Because like I said, I think he was a guy who embraced Zion and Griffin. They were like, he had just got hired there. That was his the first big pickup with Zion. I think they hit it off pretty well. You know, they just had a bad couple of mishaps. You know, he hired the wrong coach. I'm not discrediting. I ain't covering for Griffin because they could always get a better GM. See, people don't realize when Griffin was coach, people saying Teresa Witherspoon or Chauncey. I mean, you might have to give Teresa Witherspoon a chance. I mean, does Teresa Witherspoon? She's already there. I like Becky Hammond. You know, I understand that you go with Weatherspoon because Weatherspoon is in the organization. But I think if anybody who should get the first one probably should be her, just due to the fact of I think she would. I'm not sure. I may be wrong, but I think that Becky Hammond was in the NBA assistant a little longer than Weatherspoon, right?
Yeah, but Witherspoon,
Weatherspoon is in the
medals
organization
and
already.
championships.
I say you roll with Weatherspoon because maybe you need to roll with whoever's going to keep whoever. You know, but the problem about Weatherspoon, what if she come in and do bad?
I know they're gonna railroad her.
You know, she's a rookie head coach, but I think they'll play their hearts out for her. You know, she knows basketball. You know, I like people like them. People like her, Weatherspoon, Taurasi, Sue Bird. They all need to be in the NBA. You understand? Cappy Pondex, yo, I'm talking about these dudes. These women were nasty. You understand? Yo, I grew up. I used to watch the WNBA. It used to be kind of exciting back in the days with the Detroit Shock. That shit was aight. They had some decent players back then. Today is kind of hit and miss. Today is actually a little bit better. People keeping an eye on the WNBA product is a little bit better today than it was years ago. They starting to bring in stars. You know, they have some decent star power now. You know, but seriously, they all need to be in the NBA. So I like Weatherspoon. I think they all deserve an opportunity. But I think, but yeah, I don't know who's the right coach. If I was
gonna hire,
go ahead. I really don't know who would be the right coach because it's like two sides to the table because you got one if Lonzo is there, and then I'm thinking about what if Lonzo leaves. You're going to need somebody to get Brandon Ingram back on board, Zion back on board. You're going to need somebody like that. You know, the brothers are going to play for that sister. She knows hoops, and she's a leader of men. Spoon going to vibe with Zion and Zoe on the spiritual level the way Becky. You're right about that sweet box. I'm not trying to make a racial thing because I like Weatherspoon. I just thought that Becky Hammond was in the NBA a little bit longer. If Weatherspoon was in there longer, I would have said Weatherspoon. I just knew Becky Hammond been on that Spurs sideline. I think she's gonna take over the Spurs when it's all said and done. You know, they just getting her ready. You know, because who the hell they gonna give it to? They ain't gonna give it to Udoka. You know, who the hell? Tim Duncan don't want it, even though he deserves it. I think Tim Duncan stopped being coach, but they need to get somebody in there. Me personally, I would go with D'Antoni for Lonzo because that would be a coach that I think D'Antoni could. He will find and man, he's like an offensive mastermind. He will find things for Lonzo to do. You know, just find to make him excel. And if Lonzo leave, I think they need to get a Mark Jackson. I know that's a long shot, pause, but they need to really think about getting a no-nonsense Thibodeau-like coach. I don't know who that could be, but you need to get a coach in here to get everybody situated, you know? Get everybody because the team would be broken.
Your flight.
Yeah.
I reckon one of the most underrated qualities about Lonzo is his lack of ego. And I think for a star player to have he literally doesn't have an ego. They're going to realize when they get another star player on board how much drama is going to cause.
Yeah, you got a great point. So I got a question. Okay, you still want Lonzo going, even though all of this is still taking place, right? Because obviously it's still, man. I want him gone too. I just want to get everybody's opinion.
Yeah, man, I want him gone, man. This situation looks like it's gonna blow up.
What about you, T?
Nah, man. If everything line up the way it's supposed to, I want them to stay. If they can reconcile the situation because that's the best situation for him to be in. But they got to fix it though. If they fix it where it's Bi, Zion, and Zoe. And they have Zoe running point guard. Zion don't got a problem. I don't got a problem with Zion running point. But he got to do 40% of the time or 30% of the time. You can't be, you know what I mean? You trying to run the whole show bro, this got to be a team basketball. It can't all because you got the itch to run point don't mean you need to be doing that.
Right. You got a great point. But Zane, a quick question for you because you want him gone. I want him gone too. It seemed like it's new teams every hour. is a new team. You see teams are making moves. The Celtics, they just fired the first shot. Pause. They making moves early. I don't even believe anything is official. I just think they verbally agreed to deals. You understand? I don't think the deals are official yet. I'm not sure yet because the NBA been so out of whack with the whole situation with all of this shit. But where do you want to see Lonzo Ball next season, assuming that he's gone?
Come on, man. New York City.
Oh, there
all
we
day,
go.
all day, all day.
The UK, baby. New York City, the greatest city in the world. Listen, Lonzo Ball will wreak havoc. And I tell you what, let Lonzo go to New York and see the love that he get in New York and the box office attraction he become. And
it's gonna be crazy.
Oh, Zion, he'll be requesting a trade by midway through next season. Watch. Zion will be requesting a trade to the New York Knicks. I guarantee it. Let Lonzo end up in New York. And he just showing his ass. He out there. He on the talk of the talk. They all talking Lonzo.
Full ball passes to Mitchell Robinson.
Oh, but let him throw up one of them damn alley oops. See, that's gonna be a live threat. That's gonna be 24/7. Ain't nobody. Tibbs, he ain't gonna. Well, the Knicks, we ain't dealing with the situation the Pelicans dealing with. I think the Pelicans did that shit on purpose.
What's that?
I think the Pelicans started making these moves and just having all of these point guards on the roster. That's not done by accident. That's not done by accident. Hold on a second, T. Yeah, hello? Yeah, my bad, y'all. But yeah, man, what I was gonna say was this is gonna be a crazy situation. That's all I can say, man.
It's weird because even if they wanted to run the point Zion,
yeah,
it seemed like even from the beginning of the year that was their thought process. So I'm thinking, why pick up so many guards? If that was their intent, why pick up so many guards if you planned on running point Zion? You got Kira on there, you run a Kira, you want a Nah, you got Lonzo, you got Bledsoe. Like what was the point of that, man? This team is just
that's what I meant to say before I got cut off. My bad, because somebody had knocked on my door. My bad. I was gonna say that's the crazy situation that they're dealing with. Where Lonzo Ball, there's no point guard dealing with a situation like this with all of these guards. That's the biggest screw up. You understand where I was about to allude to? I can't stop saying this enough. There's no point guard. That's what they did on purpose. They did. I think it's something going on with the whole big ball. I think they're taking it out on Lonzo, but I think eventually they're going to have to let this shit go because Lonzo has stood the test of time. I honestly think they tried to break Lonzo Ball, on a numerous situations. Even the LA, I think it started off with what's the name? With Luke, his issues. And then the situation with Gentry. I think Gentry was his best coach. Even though that people didn't like Gentry, I think Gentry was all right. He was the better one out of all of the three.
Yeah, that's
So I'm not saying that he was Phil Jackson in his prime, but I'm just saying he was decent. Okay, then you go to this situation. I honestly think this all was like when you have Lonzo and you have all of these starters, and LaMelo was kind of done like that way too, to a certain extent, but not to the magnitude of the Lonzo situation. You literally had just backup. People could be started. Kyra could have started. They really could have said, you know what, we want Kyra. Kyra was riding the bench damn near all season. A lottery pick. They have to trade him. That's the answer to fix all of the Pelican situation. Trade Kyra, Nikhil, and Bledsoe, and get shooters. You understand? Go ahead.
They wouldn't. Them dudes don't want to. I got a feeling that them dudes don't even want to be on the Pelicans no more, bro. Especially Kyra. Kyra ready to leave, man. He don't get no play time. Next year ain't gonna be no different. You know what I'm saying? This thing is big, man. I don't know what the Pelicans gonna do, man. When's the last time you heard? I gotta say something else also. But when's the last time you heard a family coming out in the media or is leaking that a player don't want to be there no more, other than LeVar? And I gotta talk about the double standard too, because they like to crucify LeVar whenever he come out and say that Zoe or one of his boys don't like a team or whatever. They want to crucify him. Oh, he should shut up, let his kids make their own decisions, let his kids do this and that. But why they don't keep that same energy though with Zion's family? I ain't heard nobody tell him this.
Yeah, they ain't discussing Zion's family. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What point? That's a great question. Well, you know, I guess because what's the name was actually trying to start a business. What people don't understand was I'm gonna start giving. I ain't gonna tell you. I got some stuff in the works where I'm gonna break more shit down like this. But what they pissed off Nike, T. You understand? Yep. Nike. That Nike check is on every NBA jersey right now. You understand?
Right.
So Nike tried to sign Lonzo Ball. You understand? They could have been making money off of Lonzo right now. They lost money. Right. That initial wave when Lonzo was a rookie, Lonzo was like, I'm trying to think. I think he was like a little under Zion, the hype. You understand? A little bit under Zion.
Nah, man. His hype was above Zion, bro.
I think it was. I'm trying to play it safe, T. I'm trying to play it safe.
The difference is that Zion had the support of the league.
Yeah.
Lonzo, because of LeVar, didn't have the support of the league. But if we're talking about social, as far as social media and stuff like that and buzz, Lonzo definitely had more than bro. Yeah, Magic saying this dude ain't gonna be in the bleachers, bro.
Yeah, it was getting retarded. I think Zion would have been bigger if he would have went to a bigger city. I think Zion was box office, but when you found out he was going to New Orleans, it was like, oh my God, New Orleans. Oh damn. We thought it was New York. You know, it was like it just deflated all the air out the tank. It was just a complete utter disaster when we heard he was going to New Orleans. I swear to God, I thought he was going to New York. I'm trying to tell you, when I was watching the draft lottery, man, I done prayed about 6-7 times. You understand, on the lottery, that lottery night. I'm trying to tell you, hand on every Bible I could find. I'm telling you, I prayed about 4 or 5, literally. You understand? It says Zoe's height was above Zion. I think so, but I think if Zion height was there, but Lonzo height was there too. But imagine Lonzo height is crazy, right? And he ended up on Phoenix or something like that, or he ended up maybe even Philly. You understand? Because but Lonzo height was up here, and he ended up in LA. That just went crazy. Imagine Lonzo in Memphis somewhere, stuck somewhere in Memphis.
Bro, they got to do Lonzo right,
yes, man. That's all BS how Zion even became the number 1 pick going to New Orleans in the first effing place anyway. Because, number 1, the Pelicans was damn near fighting for a playoff position. And then they just swooped up and they was delaying the inevitable. The talks you have right now about the team getting relocated, these are the conversations that was taking place before. So that's why the NBA, they manufactured them to make that number 1 overall pick because they was losing Anthony Davis, and then they brought in Zion Williamson here. They did this shit purposely, and now the chickens is coming home to roost. When you play dirty shit come back. They should have let his ass come to New York. You see?
Hey man, you said something, man, that somebody else was saying that, but with David Griffin and Zion, I think I'm trying to figure out that relationship though, because Zion seemed like he really wanted to run point. I mean, I think he even talked about it in his exit interview.
I think it need to happen at times. Well, how about only Lonzo and Zion have the ball in their hands? But the problem is you have Zion can't even play. Well, he did play more minutes recently, but I mean, I'm just saying, if Zion is playing point guard, he need to get himself in shape. That's gonna tire his ass out quick, fast, in a hurry. You understand? And bottom line is, if y'all want to run point, Lonzo has to go. You understand? Because you cannot have a pure point guard. You know, where you heard me. I don't give a damn if you run a point Zion, point Antetokounmpo, point whoever. You understand? There is no point guard in the NBA with a higher IQ than Lonzo Ball. You heard that from the great Irvin Magic Johnson. Pardon me. The great Irvin Magic Johnson said that. You understand?
Hey, I heard somebody say that.
Stevie Claxton who said that. Or you understand? That was magic. Keep going.
I heard somebody say, "Oh, Chris Paul need to go back to New Orleans." Girl, Chris Paul ain't going to play with no point Zion. What people be saying stupid stuff, bro.
I might mess around and go to LA, but you got Kemba floating all over the place. There go his they're gonna try to trade him though. I'm telling you right, they're not gonna just like buy him out. That's gonna be the problem. You know they might mess around and have Kemba start the season with them. I don't think that's gonna happen, but you didn't think that was gonna happen with Chris Paul. Chris Paul ended up playing some of that. He played the whole season. But Kemba Walker, he ain't to that stature to elevate that team to the postseason or nothing like that. He don't fit on that roster. But they're gonna try to trade him. The Thunder, they're not a good franchise where they'll buy you out. Like they might the Celtics, they might buy out Al Horford.
I think the Celtics trying to make room for Lonzo. See, I told dudes, man, once these playoffs is over, man, you're gonna see some teams making some moves.
Yeah.
How you doing? Yeah, man. The Pelicans, man, have just thoroughly
screwed this up.
Thoroughly, bro. I don't even understand it, bro. Just like, for one, they shouldn't have gave Ingram. They made 3 real bad mistakes, man. For one, they gave Ingram too much money. I'm sorry, this dude he got too much money, bro.
Yeah, he got a whole lot of money, man. We're gonna have to get to that money situation with Kemba Walker. I mean, you said who they gave money to Brandon Ingram or Kemba?
No, Brandon.
Yeah, they gave too much money to both of their sorry asses, but they had to do it for him. They owed him because they could have gave him a contract to start the season.
Who? Brandon Ingram?
No, really, they really tried to screw over Brandon Ingram. They didn't want to pay him because of the blood clots. I don't know if people don't remember. He didn't play so well. You forgot about that. But when he first came to New Orleans, it was a situation with blood clots, I think, in his leg or something. I forgot where it wasn't like Chris Bosh. It was something. It was minor. But anything you hear blood clots, they scared to death. So they didn't pay him. You understand? So it was a situation where he didn't get his money, and then now here it goes now. So they had to pay him. Otherwise, they could have been in some real serious shit.
Well, listen, they still paid him too much money, man. If they knew that Zion was there, they shouldn't have gave Bi so much money because he been balling, but he ain't been balling that well. They shouldn't have signed Steven Adams. They shouldn't have kept Bledsoe if they was looking to put 3.
Yeah, seems like we had some technical difficulties. Yeah, I'm hearing everybody shitting on Kemba Walker. I'll tell you what, if they was able to get Kemba Walker off, they definitely could what I was gonna say, if we can get Kemba Walker, they could definitely get Porzingis. For the people we're gonna get into the Mavericks. I got a Mavericks topic going on later on this evening. You don't want to miss this Mavericks topic. And I think I got a surprise for all my Lonzo Ball fans. I don't want to say nothing, but I think I got something going on tonight. I don't want to, but for a fact, we talking about. I'm breaking down everything that happened with this Luka Doncic Porzingis situation. People that know they've been rocking with me for a long time. All last year, I was explaining to y'all that Porzingis wasn't it, and then you see what the hell is going on right now. All of that is because of Porzingis. Just like everything happening right now with the Pelicans because of Lonzo. If they would have gave Lonzo the ball and let him do his thing, we would not be having none of the. Everybody would still be employed right now. You understand? If it was a situation, the situation that happened when the situation going on with the Mavs, if Porzingis would have played and balled out like he was supposed to, everybody would still be there as well. So it's all because of these one little singular problems. But what I will say regarding the New York Knicks, Lonzo is a major domino, y'all. I don't want y'all to make it seem like Lonzo is just some. Lonzo is the key to all of this shit for a lot of teams, because you got teams like the Knicks plotting on Zion. Zion might be on his way out. The Pelicans thinking, what should we do about Zion? Do we need to bring Lonzo back to help keep him happy? How did we work this out? You understand? So if the Knicks is thinking, shit, if we get Lonzo, shit, it might be a shoo-in for Zion. The Knicks might throw out. I'm trying to tell you, would it change everything, y'all, if the New York Knicks make the max available to Lonzo? You got Clutch Sports as his representation, right? You got Ben Bumass Simmons on a max contract. Did you see what they got on Draymond Bumass Green? You understand? Lonzo need to get him a competent contract. You understand? Look out for the New York Knicks to lay that max. So if they lay the max, that changes everything. Because the Knicks, they got money, deep pockets. You understand? They could pay that. You understand? I'm trying to tell you. You understand? If they go get Lonzo, look out for your man Zion Williamson requesting a trade. You heard it here first at Flight Sports TV. We're going to get up out of here. Lonzo Ball is completely ripping the whole Pelicans situation with all of this that's been taking place, y'all. Don't ever forget that. Lonzo is the cause, the solution, and the effect to all of this shit going on with the Pelicans right now. It ain't nobody but Lonzo. They had these same problems a season ago. You understand? What's the difference? Lonzo Ball contract is up. Brandon Ingram deal was up last season. It's crazy. Lonzo, he had his best year this season. It's Flight Sports TV. Hit that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button. We're getting up out of here.